what I'd like you all to do now, if there's anything, if you write a question down on there, if there's anything you want to ask about what we've spoken about, if there isn't, it doesn't matter, but if you've got a question or anything, write it down, and then I'll pick some at random and we'll have a talk about them. So if you've got a question, then don't ask me to sing Two Little Boys or Tie Me Kangaroo Down. Alright? Did anyone see that Roll Paris interview, by the way, on Andrew Denton?
No.
Did you ever get a chance? Did you see it?
No.
Well, if you ever get a chance, I tried to see if it was on YouTube. If you watch that, it's very powerful. And one thing he said on there, and the thing is, when you get old, if you use the things you've done wrong, you get the wisdom. He was in his mother's ward at the hospital. She was dying. And he come out of the room and his manager said, "Did you tell her you love her?" And he went back in and he's told his mum he loved her. And she said, "Do you really, Roll?" And he burst into tears because he just realised it was the first time in his life that he'd ever told his mum he loved her. Now that's powerful, because if any of you kids ain't told your mum and dad you love them lately, you get on home or you ring them up and you tell them. Alright? Because it's the most powerful thing. Once again, it's in the past. My mum and dad are gone. Right? I can't change anything. Right? But you're all in a position where you can put things right. Okay? And anything about your parents that you think's wrong, why is what you think is wrong, what your parents have been programmed by someone else, right? So you can actually help your parents, okay? So that's a good thing. Is there any questions anywhere? Right, let's call it out.
Alright, so how do you get to that state of where you're absolutely clear about what you want, you have a destination in mind, that, you know, that's what you're going for, there's no other confusion, there's nothing else, it's just that. How do you develop that?
You just said it. You develop it. You can't... Listen, I ain't standing here saying this is easy, because if it was, you know, everyone would be able to utilise the information. All I'm saying is, if you utilise the information, you can achieve what you want. Right? Let me tell you a quick story. I got a girl in New York contacted me 3 years ago. The first email contained such lovely lines as, "I am lying on the floor of the bathroom, vomiting and writhing in my own vomit. Can you help me?" You don't want to get involved. So I wrote back and said, "Have you cleaned yourself up?" That was my opening gambit from Uncle Cross. She thinks he's a bleeding lunatic. Anyway, we started a long thing. This young lady here reminds me so much of her. I used to call this girl... No, not riding in your own Actually, I don't know that much about her. But what happened is she used to try and work everything out. When I told her anything, she'd go, "But how does that work?" I said, "I don't know. But I'm telling you, if you do that, that will happen." Right? So we've gone through this long... So, anyway, I said, what do you want to do? She was a stylist consultant. She used to tell people what they look good in. And, you know, charge people. Is it a stylist consultant? Anyway, so there she is in New York, done all the things, got all the bits of paper saying how clever she is and everything, and she's wandering about saying, "Wear this, do your jacket up, undo that button, do this, and that." Right, fine. And I said, "Well, what do you want to do?" She said, "Well, I want to write a book." I said, "Well, that ain't really much of an ambition. Why don't you write a bestseller? Because that's hanging your hat on. So anyone can write a book, can't they? Don't have to be good. But to write a bestseller, it's got to be good, hasn't it? Right? So let's write a bestseller. And what do you see yourself doing?" I said, "Do you see yourself... What about flying around America doing TV shows and all that sort of thing?" She said, "Yeah, with a cornrow like that." I said, "Well, no, let's factor it all in. Just like, if you're going to write a bestseller, That's what's going to happen, isn't it? So we've had 3 years of a very, very volatile relationship. 3 months ago, that became #1 bestseller on Amazon. The author is Bridget Race. Guess what? It's a bestseller, and guess who she is? She's the self-same girl that was lying on the floor who wanted to know how things happen. True story. And where is she at the moment? Flying around America doing TV shows. And there you go. To Cros, my mentor and my mate, thank you for helping me create the life I want with the life I have. Now, these ain't people that have got 2 heads or any different to you. But all they've done is, over a period of time, have actually believed in themselves. That girl used to ring me up going, oh, my credit card and this and that. And she was worrying about things that were 3 or 4 months away. Right? Now, she does a gratitude list every day of 50 gratitudes. And every single day, thank you for money in the bank and no money worries. And that was her major problem. But what she's totally relaxed. That's one of the major things that you can do, is to actually sit back on it and relax. Don't chase things. Don't go hunting for things, right? If you chase 2 rabbits, you won't catch neither of them, will you? Stick to one business till you got it going. All right?